with the club, has been the guy that's been responsible for the speech contest and making sure that it happened and doing all the stuff, preparing for it, getting everybody here. So Ray, thank you for your years of service. Ray is handing that responsibility off to Shelly Marissa, and she is going to come up and she's going to take it from here. So, welcome, Shelly. I will tell you both, just watch the cable at your feet here. Don't trip.
Oh, okay. Ladies,
make sure you don't trip. You don't want any.
Okay. So, good afternoon. On behalf of Rotary District 5220 and the two participating clubs in this area, North Stockton Rotary, our club, and Stockton Sunrise Rotary, we're honored to welcome you to our area speech contest today. Before we begin, I kindly ask everyone to take a moment to silence their cell phones. Let's forget them, Frosty. No, you already. I think we're silent now.
Frosty this time.
Yeah, for the silence.
Shelly, the only problem is it's his sugar level.
Oh, okay, well.
We don't want him.
We don't want you having sugar, low blood sugar. No, we don't. Okay. So at the end, we're going to invite our contestants to come back up for a photo. And each year, the Rotary Speech Contest gives participants a platform to share their voices, their ideas, and passion for service. Club speech contests are held in January, and they were held, your club included Linden High School, Bear Creek, and who was the third?
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's, thank you, Dennis. And our club was at Lincoln High School. And then this is the area contest where those winners move on. And we will get to know our speakers much better as the contest goes on. Today, our contestants will not only receive well-earned recognition for their hard work, but also scholarship awards. So the first place winner wins $350. The second place winner earns $250, which I wasn't even aware of until I started prepping for this. I was like, score! It's pretty nice. So, and then our first place winner will advance to the district speech contest, which is in Merced on Saturday, March 21st. This year's theme, How Rotary Unites for Good, challenges our contestants to explore the transformative power of Rotary. How simple acts of kindness, leadership, and service can create lasting change. Each speech is expected to be between 4.5 and 5.5 minutes. And let me just go over a few guidelines. Each contestant has already drawn a number, and they will be introduced by their number. And we ask you to welcome them with applause when they come up to the podium, but hold your applause at the end of their speech to maintain fairness in judging. And I did want to point out for our contestants that our judges, our three judges who were introduced earlier, are actually from a different club, and that's part of how the speech contest works, that the judges need to be from a non-partial club. So let's get started. We will start with our speaker number one.
Okay, applause at the beginning.
Right here.
You can be anywhere you want.
On May 9th, 1754, a political cartoon authored by Ben Franklin appeared in the Pennsylvania Gazette. It featured a fragmented snake, representing the U.S. colonies and highlighting the importance of their unification against the British. If the American colonies had never joined forces, they would have never stood a chance against the British. Like the American colonists, the Rotary continues to unite across the globe in hopes of bringing good to every corner of the world. The Rotary has over 35,000 clubs and 1.4 million members across 200 different countries. With a structure and mass numbers like these, Rotary members can work together to complete numerous humanitarian projects to people in need. Some focal points for the Rotary are issues such as clean water access and education. clubs in Lebanon collaborated with one another and various other organizations to provide clean water access to all Lebanese public schools. Despite possessing political and religious divisions against one another, these Rotarians set aside their differences and prioritized those in need. Furthermore, the Rotary is speedily decreasing illiteracy rates in third world countries. In countries like Afghanistan, the Rotary has opened schools for girls to close the education gap and eliminate social imbalance between genders. A proactive approach this organization is taking to battle educational setbacks is thorough training for teachers. The foundation of education in all parts of the world is teachers. Without someone to bestow knowledge and enlighten topics, pupils have no way of learning. The Rotary has recognized this principle and designed programs for people wanting to teach in third world countries. This program includes training on how to handle difficult situations that may arise in third world countries, such as children in danger of human trafficking, something that is sadly a reality for some. Along with being fully versed on educational requirements, teachers are also able to connect with their students to make them feel seen and reassure them of their belonging in the classroom. Thanks to all of these efforts from the Rotary, countries with long-standing education gaps are now receiving the knowledge that they deserve. While all of these projects are fantastical feats for the Rotary, it can sometimes be difficult to fully digest the impact these works have on society. At first, I thought it was because I do not face the hardships that others face. As my dad says, you want for nothing. People's lives are being changed for the better. They're receiving opportunities that they never would have dreamed of before. Yet, all of these revolutionary accomplishments are happening so far away from students like me, it feels as though all of these amazing things are light years away. However, little did I know the plans that the Rotary had for me. One day, I'm told to dress my best for an interview. The next, I'm in a Food for Less parking lot at 6 in the morning, surrounded by high school juniors I had never met before. One hot and stuffy bus ride later, I'm at Camp Ryla with 9 other girls in my cabin, as scared as could be. Safe to say, there was nothing to be scared about, except maybe the food. Over the course of 3 days, I learned, laughed, made memories, and found friends. I further developed my leadership skills through workshops, speakers, and seminars. I practiced teamwork through physical and mental competitions. I stepped out of my comfort zone by singing, dancing, and acting in front of all 150 girls at camp. And trust me, my Rihanna halftime show reenactment was nothing to scoff at. Most importantly, the Rotary united me with my peers and showed me what we are capable of when we work together. I am still in touch with many of these girls, even after a year, and I love watching them grow and achieve so many amazing things. Because of the Rotary, I was able to find my people and follow in this organization's footsteps to unite for good. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry. Couldn't help it. I'm gonna give you a clap too.
So while the judges are scoring, allow me to review the history of the Rotary International Youth Speech Contest. The Rotary Youth Speech Contest has a long-standing tradition dating back several decades. While the contest varies by district, its purpose remains consistent: to encourage young people to develop public speaking skills, confidence, leadership abilities, and a deeper understanding of Rotary's values. The contest has produced thousands of confident, articulate young speakers who have gone on to careers in public service, business, education, and advocacy. Themes have evolved over the years, reflecting current global challenges, leadership, ethics, and the impact of Rotary's service projects worldwide. The contest also strengthens Rotary's relationship with local schools, educators, and communities, reinforcing the organization's role in fostering leadership and civic engagement. The contest encourages young thinkers to think critically about Rotary's influence in the world and how they can contribute to positive change. Many past contestants have gone on to become Rotary Youth Leadership Award participants, past or previous, Rotaractors, and even Rotarians. By promoting ethical decision-making, leadership, and global awareness, the speech contest aligns with Rotary's mission to develop future leaders. And we'll just give our judges a few more minutes, and when they are ready, let me know. There's always a comedian at one of our meetings.
Yeah.
Many, I'm sure.
Usually more than one.
Yeah. We all think we're so funny.
So what is the Rotary Club? Well, the Rotary Club is an organization all throughout the world filled with several members, over 1 million members all throughout the world. And what exactly is their goal? Well, their goal is to improve the world using both their resources and their services. And I'd like to touch upon some areas where they do this, including how they improve healthcare and how they also improve societal structures. So let's start off with healthcare. They first of all improve healthcare by giving assistance with maternal issues in other countries where women don't have the same access to hospitals that we do here in America. And first of all, they help train midwives how to be able to most effectively be able to help these women while they're giving birth, after they've given birth, and even before they've given birth. They don't only do this, they also provide them with health kits that essentially may contain things like diapers, disinfectant wipes, medicine, all things that can be used for the woman who is going to give birth. And they don't only provide them with these types of services, but they also provide them with medical services, such as cervical cancer screenings. And they also work to improve these things so that women are able to be able to give birth in an environment where they feel more safe and where they know that everything will be okay and they won't get into any sort of complications. And they also help women learn who may live in a society where HIV and AIDS are rampant, and they teach these women how to breastfeed their child so they don't pass this disease to them in case they ever contract it. And now that we're talking about diseases, let's talk about how they help in general healthcare. Well, the Rotary Club actually helps fight against several diseases. Some of these include malaria, polio, diabetes, HIV and AIDS, and more. And of these things, I'd just like to mention how the Rotary Club has actually ended polio in 122 different countries. Now that's pretty cool to me. And they don't only help fight against these diseases, but they also help teach people how to prevent them. They go to these communities that don't have as much access to education, and they teach them how to be more sanitary, or how to do things in order to prevent these diseases from spreading even more than they already are. And they don't only deal with diseases, but they also deal with other sorts of things that have to do with health. Like, they provide services to kids to check how their ears are doing, or how their eyes are doing, their lungs, and other things like that, of just their basic health. And along with these things, they do all of this for society. And not only this, but they've also helped work towards being able to ensure that diseases aren't as rampant, that people aren't getting as sick, by providing water and building infrastructure to transport water to schools that don't have any. Like, there was a school that I learned about that had over 1,000 kids in it that was able to get access to drinking water to wash their hands, and to toilets, thanks to the Rotary Club and their efforts that they made. And now that we're talking about infrastructure and society, let's move on to how they help improve societal structures. Well, the Rotary Club actually helps both with education and with rebuilding local economies. So let's dive into education first. Well, with education, they do it on a really wide expanse. So right now, the Rotary Club is hosting an event where, very locally for us, where us as students are able to have the opportunity to actually make some money. And they don't only hold they don't only hold events like these, but they also have scholarships available to students that they believe will make an impact in the future. And now on a more wider level, let's talk about the fact that there's a 17% adult illiteracy rate all throughout the world. They help challenge that rate by being able to provide education to these people who weren't able to have access to it before. And now on a wider note, they go to other countries and they help provide schools to women who may not be able to get an education because they're looked down on by their society and their community. And that's just how they help us locally, internationally, and nationally. And now that we're talking about societies again, let's move into how they help rebuild local economies. They help rebuild local economies by talking to farmers and teaching them how to better be able to farm their lands and harvest their lands in a way that's economically friendly for them, in a way that's healthier for our society, in a way that's friendly to the earth. And they teach these farmers how to be able to do this so that their economy can improve essentially, and that everybody in the society will be able to benefit from it. And not only this, but they also help connect students with mentors who may be able to teach them how to further succeed in life. And they also educate people in the community about how to work things so that their economy will be able to go from down here all the way to up here. And with all of these things, the Rotary Club is able to help people. And the Rotary Club uses its services and its money to both be able to essentially help people. But that's not all they do. The biggest thing that they do is that they inspire others and they motivate others to make change, even as a single person. And that is truly how the Rotary Club works for the better. Thank you.
Please hold your applause. And I'm gonna have you come back up, and Olivia, I'll have you come up because we'd like to get to know you while the judges are judging. We're gonna give you an opportunity to tell us, a little bit more about yourself, your goals for the future, and what you do at your high schools and your involvement, etc.
Hi, my name is Olivia Frenette. I'm a senior at Linden High School. Some things I'm involved in on campus. I'm involved in FFA, CSF, I run cross country and track. Off campus, I'm in 4-H. I sew a lot. I made this coat, actually.
Oh my gosh.
And for my future, I plan to attend CSU Monterey to get my undergrad in aquatic biology and then get my master's in a more focused area.
Wow.
We can applause now. Let it out, you guys have all been trying a little bit.
Hi, my name is Marissa. I'm a senior at Lincoln High School. Some things that I do on campus is that I'm actually president of the Speech and Debate Club. So I've gone to events like these. I went to a different one and won first place in that for the Lions Club. I think it was the Lions Club for a mental health speech, but it was like 10 minutes long. I also volunteer outside of school with a local library. If you guys, it's not a library, it's a bookstore. But if you guys ever want to check it out, we got cheap books. It's called Friends of the Stockton Library. It's
Tom Hammer?
is it?
By Lincoln? By Lincoln?
It's a really nice bookstore. I like to volunteer there whenever I can on Mondays and Fridays, and I'm planning on going to Delta next year to get my 2 years and then transferring to another school to be able to get my bachelor's in law and then go to law school. And the ultimate goal is to become a law professor, but I am looking to someday maybe join Congress.
It looks like we have some time if anyone has any questions that they'd like to ask our contestants.
You scared?
Okay, well, you can have a seat. Thank you. Thank you so much. They're not feeling rushed. Rotarians worldwide are celebrating 121 years of Rotary International. And on February 23rd, 1905, in a small Chicago office, Paul Harris and his 3 friends planted the seeds of what would become one of the world's greatest humanitarian organizations. From that first meeting, Rotary has expanded across the globe to 46,000 clubs. bringing together world and community leaders, problem solvers, and community builders under one shared mission of service above self. For 121 years, Rotarians have dared to imagine world peace, have created hope to eliminate polio, and shown the magic of the 7 areas of service. Rotarians share their expertise, time, and money to support local and international humanitarian projects to address some of the world's most pressing challenges, which I think both our contestants addressed. As we continue our work, we carry forward our legacy with pride. Because when we stand together as Rotarians with our community partners, there is nothing we can imagine that we cannot achieve. So well done, Rotarians.
Videos from the speech.
We are ready to announce our winner, hot off the press. Okay. And I have to say, it was close. And remember that we have a first place winner and we have a second place winner, both of whom are being awarded with financial scholarship or whatever awards, money, cash. So our winner of today's contest is speaker number 1, Olivia Frenette, right? And then we do have a plaque for both of you. Marissa, second place winner, come on up. Good job. You guys did a great job. You can only imagine. I got a little nervous just speaking. Imagine having to have it all memorized.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is to our first place winner and our second place for the Area 2 speech contest.
And then all 3 of you.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, change battery. Sons of mine.
Here, I'll take it, Chris, and I'll send it to you.
No, just take a second.
Okay.
He comes prepared with a backup battery, just in case. Dennis, do you want to get in one? Yeah.
Yes, Dennis, you should. There we go.
I'll come on this side, Dennis.
You go first.
Somebody else is helping. Technology's come along.
Except for someone comes in.
Yeah, as soon as
Gotta be fast.
That is called a camera. You'll never see
There you go, Chris.
We need to check your speeches to make sure it wasn't ChatGPT.
No. We wouldn't have the first idea how to do it. Thank you all, thank you all. Thank
You know, like I said, this is one of my favorite days of the year. Just, you two are our future, and we appreciate you and how you put that together and expressed your thoughts on that was pretty impressive. So thank you so much, Rotarians, and anybody for that matter. If you want to go to Octavio's on Thursday, you know, mention North Stockton Rotary, and
Chris sent it to
you know what?
Chris sent out a flyer.
I sent, there's a file, an email, and the coupon is on the email. Just show the picture to the, they're pretty lean.
And I, you know what? I'll keep a couple extra printed in my pocket. So if you need one, you can get one. Anyway, thanks for being here today, guys. Avoid the raindrops on the way out. Be safe. Don't forget, we're dark next week. Okay? But Octavio's, and then next week, Mezzo. All right. So 2 nice little social events. Have a great week, and we'll see you there.